Rising channel, Yorkie, it's almost 8. The sun's climbing high, don't delay or be late. In the realm of adventure, of myth and a dream, it's time for another Tales Over Coffee stream. So Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. With a sigh and a rush, he gathers his gear. Tales over coffee, time to face the fear. Grabs his lucky mug and his glasses with care. Prepares for the stream with a flare in the air. Old Yorkie's the game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. So tell us, Yorkie, what game will it be? Sci-fi or horror or high fantasy? Old Yorkie's ready with a weapon in hand to conquer new quests or make his last stand. In full swing, chats alive and loud. Dead again, Yorkie screams for crying out loud. In worlds of adventure where the action is wild, fail hard, not try hard, the story's compiled. Through challenges aplenty, we'll stand by his side. With each epic battle, our spirits will ride. In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Yorkie's a game of tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. Through realms of legend and challenges so grand, Yorkie takes the lead with a weapon in hand. With laughter and wit, he faces the day, counting each mishap as he finds his own way. Fights hard, watch his character die. How much will he progress now the stream's end is nigh? In this virtual realm where legends are born, old Yorkie's our hero in the fresh light of morn. Old Yorkie's a gamer, tales rich and bold. As the morning unfolds, keep a death count to hold. He'll keep on pushing till he wins every fight. Let's put a pep in our step and start the day right. As the sun rises higher and the morning draws on, old Yorkie wraps up, but the adventure's not gone. Reflecting on battles, both won and lost, he signs off with a smile, no matter the cost. And when he finally beats this game and is done, heads to his community page, there'll be a vote on. Say thanks for the views, he leaves the next game to you. A poll for the next game, there on YouTube. Join us each morning for Tales on the Stream, with old Yorkie in charge, living out the dream. Keep track of the mishaps in this gaming delight, in the world of adventure in the dawn's early light.
Good morning, friends, it's Yorkie's call, with tales and magic to enthrall. Grab your brew, let's take a ride, through shadows where the secrets hide, secrets hide. coffee's hot, the game begins, with arcane threads and twisted spins. Tales over coffee, come and see. Come and see a world of mystery with me. Mystery with me, with me, with me, with me. Through narrow streets, the shadows crawl. Empire's weight hangs in the air. Whispers of magic long suppressed. In broken corners, no one's there, but something moves, a silent breath, where power sleeps quiet as death. The arcane threads begin to spin. A choice awaits, what lies within. What lies within? Arcane echoes, magic calls. Rise or break as shadows fall. Weaving the arcane, you seal your fate. The threads you pull, the lines you break, the lines you break, the paths you walk, the choice you make, echo long, though light may fade. A world unseen, yet close at hand, where power twists at your command. Power at your command. Your command. Your command. A Thaumaturge with power deep. Control the mind or let it free. Saluters wait at whispered names. A pact with shadows none can see. A mind that bends, a fate untied. Their path unclear, but power wide. With every spell, the lines unwind. But what's the price for powers that bind? The price of powers that bind. Arcane echoes, magic calls. Rise or break as shadows fall. Weaving the arcane, you seal your fate. The threads you pull, the lines you break, the lines you break, the paths you walk, the choice you make, echo long, though light may fade. A world unseen, yet close at hand, where power twists at your command. Power at your command. Your command. Your command. What will I shape? What will I see? Will my choices set them free? Must set them free. Or will these threads I pull and weave leave behind more webs of grief? Darker webs I weave. Do I hold power, or does it hold me? What kind of future waits for me? What future for me? In this world of shadow traits, will I save or seal their fate? What will be my fate? My fate! Through every fall, The path's unclear, but magic waits. I'm drawing near. For me the end draws near, near. Arcane echoes, magic calls. Rise or break as shadows fall. Leaving the arcane, you seal your fate. The threads you pull, the lines you break, the lines you break. The paths you walk, the choice you make, echo long the light may fade. A world unseen, yet close at hand, where power twists at your command. Power at your command. Your command. Thanks for watching. It's been a blast. If you had fun, don't scroll past. Hit like, subscribe, and spread the word, and leave a comment to be heard. Come back next time. We're far from done. The arcane waits, or mystery spun. With Yorkie here, the tales go on. So join us next, as we press on.
Alright then, it's your old mate Yorkie here. Welcome you back to Tales Over Coffee. Cheers. We start the day together with a cup of coffee and a narrative game. Narratively rich at least. Returning now to the Thaumaturge, where we've been invited to a soiree. We're trying to find more about Father's grimoire and things like that. We are the Thaumaturge. We're looking for tracers, we're looking for other stuff. Find the person with a flaw that the wild Celator is seeking. And find Svetlana in an apartment. A procession of slender legs. A review of colourful feathers and sweet voices. Unlike vaudeville dancers, these beauties make their lovers part with their fortunes unwittingly. What is this? Oh, peacocks? Yeah. Interesting.
Well, well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Wiktor Szulski.
Irina Orlova of those Orlovs. This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Szulski.
The Governor General's daughter herself.
Yeah.
How do you do?
What can you tell us?
Before I go on, I just want to look something up. No, it does have voice actors. The voice sounds kind of has always sounded kind of stilted to me. It's one of the weaker parts, although it does have some heaviness to it, so that's not bad. I was wondering if it was AI done, but no, it is actually voice actors. Anyway, ask if they're having fun.
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really?
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
I don't mind doing that.
I suspect you want to hear more about the book.
We've never met a thaumaturgist before. To tell the truth, I didn't believe they existed.
A thaumaturge. Don't worry. But now you do.
Well, it depends on what kind of trick you show us, Mr. Szulski.
I'm going to leave. There's something else I need to find
I
first.
need to slip away for a moment.
Oh, no, what a shame.
We'll be back. What's this?
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Good evening. May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Scowan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Let's keep listening.
Old Scowan and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already got an admirer. What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligiashulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She'd actually prefer Sophia Scowan, according to what I've heard. Well,
Rumors
what
starting
do you
about my
think?
sister, huh? I mean, I don't care if she would prefer Sophia Scallon, that's fine with me. But starting rumours about it? Sergei wants to impress his companions. He hopes they'll see him as a worthy candidate for Governor General Scallon's daughter. Sergei has plans regarding Sophia, but they're yet to be realised. I'll introduce myself.
My name is Wiktor Szulski.
Well, there we have it.
You won't be able to say that because your pride is too high. Yeah, that's my sister.
And I don't like what I just heard. Especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
We'll leave them alone for now.
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
Lunatic.
Ooh, let me meet him in the car park afterwards. The carriage park, whatever. There are other things around. I'm getting to do the scan, aren't I? Seance poster. A poster advertising mysterious Madame Samira. The poster's surface radiates the positive emotions of passers-by who've laid eyes on the advertisement. So just curiosity about the mysterious psychic, or excitement revealed by a quick heart rate. Apparently, Madame's seances are quite popular. Is there nothing else? I guess we're going upstairs. Well, we can go back downstairs. Most of this stuff is locked at the moment. In fact, all of it is. Okay. Is there anything to do? Oh, hang on.
Mr. Szulski?
Yes, Ivan.
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious.
Very
hobby.
non-committal.
I'm simply interested in people.
What do you do for a living?
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
I wouldn't
How
bet on
well
that.
did you know my
If you're a
tree?
friend of my father.
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
Why do you have so many scars?
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
You surely didn't lose every fight, did you? Ask about
Who did
how
you
he knows
say you were
father,
to my father?
rather than assuming.
A trusted acquaintance. I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time.
Maybe.
Goodbye, Mr. Shrewsky.
I don't get to say about
Yes, I'm sure.
joining society, that's fine. There is Suite 237 here. What's through here? I'm seeing something in there.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Row of candles. A row of candles. A row of burning candles, probably for an air of mystery. An image emerges from the flames, hand dancing over the fire, a gaze that follows it, and lips uttering words of anxious excitement. A promise of capturing the certainty of success will be mine. What is this about? Then we've got the seance table. Covered by a red cloth with images of constellations, the fabric of the tablecloth is permeated with wariness and nervousness. The emotions are fresh and clear. They've just travelled from Samira's fingertips as she held her palms there to avoid biting her nails from the stress. Was it me who had that effect on her? It's Madame Samira.
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Ooh. A leather-bound volume, property of Madame
The trick of
Samira.
entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. Have you
No.
come here to torment me?
We have boobies.
Unmask me?
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
Remember, this is not a channel for kids. It's marked not for kids. Madame Samira is not only a mysterious psychic, but also a thaumaturge, aware of the wild saluter's presence. She wants to capture him for herself, so she's not happy to have another thaumaturge around. She's clearly determined to get the saluter, which is why she's trying so hard to dissuade me from the hunt.
Your Siren is quite impressive.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
I'm afraid of competition. Samira's saluter looks impressive, to say the least. It's Siren. It matches her mysterious aura. Draw a conclusion. Behind the mysterious guise of Madame Samira is a thaumaturge accompanied by a Siren, or by Siren, as intriguing as herself. The role of a psychic allows Samira to freely frequent social gatherings that also have a saluter she's chasing. Dual identity
I
first.
think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
No. Raise the subject now.
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
See what
What
she
do
knows.
you know about this saluter? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with a flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw.
Then why haven't you
Another
claimed
reason for
saluter?
you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
Do I want to taunt her? Suppose we'll take part in some mid-seance. Thaumaturge cleverly planned everything. See, I have a strong pride on her. Not totally strong, but so yeah, we will.
That's not such a ladylike tone, madame. Maybe we should just let the best one catch that saluter.
You mean yourself?
Yes. Madame Simile will remember that.
So, should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulski, but you can call me Wiktor.
Now, Mr. Shulski, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
Here you are.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Here's Ligia, my sister.
Wiktor Shulski.
The last Shulski to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune.
Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife.
But let's talk like men.
Another one wanting
You
a
intend
knuckle
to take
sandwich.
over your father's company, correct?
I'll be back.
Apologies, I'll be back in a moment.
Glogowski, you've bored the poor man.
Anything more to say to her?
Shulski, don't play with me.
I saw one of your posters. You look different in it.
Really, the illustration doesn't reflect reality.
How should I take that? No one warned me that I should get in costume for the party.
I beg your pardon.
I'm just noting that you stand out among these boring guests.
Impudent.
Just a bit uncouth, I'd say. Whose soul are you summoning tonight, dear madame?
I only know which one I'd prefer to banish. Shoo.
Maybe my dead father's. If you manage that, it would spare me a lot of trouble.
Now we'll never know.
Ask if she knows Svetlana
You know
well.
the hostess well?
Will you leave me alone if I say I don't?
No.
Svetlana Petrovna invited me, and I am doing my best to meet her expectations. Let's keep out of one another's way.
Alright, we'll leave.
I'll disappear. For now.
Sometimes it's good to let things go and leave other people in peace, for your own benefit.
Are you threatening me?
That isn't a very subtle threat.
Sometimes I'm not very subtle when I want something.
I respect that.
Yeah. Street half words, meaningful half smiles, sidelong glasses from behind a fan. Merely opinions. The truth is, I found myself in a den of snakes. People must tread carefully here. The art piece. The art pieces are quite pretty. The sketches. We have more here. And we have two, so... Health points. Develop that. And that puts us over here. Obvious target. What's this one? So I could put it in there, I could put it in there. Let's put it in there. I guess I'll put that in there, it doesn't really matter. Don't think it's good enough to do anything with yet. Okay, through here, let's see what we've got in here, if anything. Nothing there. Alright, out we go. Who are you? Oh.
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautski replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orwolf's.
Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Wiktor Szulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'm not.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
See you there.
So, Svetlana.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme.
Yeah.
How do you find my soirée?
See about left before I risk offending anyone.
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
Raise the subject of
I've
guess.
already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening.
Is it?
Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person.
Good to know.
And have you yet
Could it
had
be another
occasion to meet
Thaumaturge?
the debutants of this season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
We
This
did.
evening, Sofia Skowen herself is to grace us
Yeah,
with
we
her
met her
presence.
downstairs.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you. Both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow.
Yes, it is.
Please accept my
I can speak to that
condolences.
firsthand.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Szulski, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience.
Okay.
I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through
You know
tonight.
this subtle thread of...
No need to mince words.
I didn't get to read that, but... Subtle suggestions. Svetlana refused to talk openly with me. Maybe she is anxious about all the gossip-hungry ears around her. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe I can learn something that way. Should I? What's that? I thought I saw something flash up there. Oh, it's just light outside, okay. Right now we're heading out. Not out of the building, of course, just out of there. We will no doubt be back. That's locked right now. Oh, there's something here. Golden cage. In the golden cage is a exotic bird watching me with its beady little black eyes. On the golden cage is the whisper of a woman who contemplated opening it. She was close to releasing the birds for a lark to watch the entering chaos. Something stopped her and the birds are still in the cage. Intriguing. Is there anything else here? Well, she suggested we talk to the debutante, so let's try again.
Isn't that our Mr. Shulsky?
Yeah, it is. The gilded cage.
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Or maybe
Can't
I
resist
shouldn't.
teasing them.
Do you like being a tease?
Alright, we'll tell you.
Forgive me, ladies, for teasing you like this. Here's the secret.
Come on, we're dying to know.
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Shulsky?
In exchange for my discretion, I
trading.
need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very
Little bit of a
satisfied
rebel.
with this trade.
Ties him with thinking about unlocking the
And
cage.
what now?
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
We've heard that.
Really? And what now?
And now I
I
have
need
to
to
leave.
slip away for a moment.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
Looks like things are moving
I
on.
hear Rumyanseva has invited a real medium.
Yeah,
Will
well,
there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
right, they've gone. Can we talk to these guys now? Get any more with them?
What are you looking for again, lunatic?
Provoke him to fight? Tempting.
Pardon me, gentlemen.
Lunatic.
Tempting. Alright, we're going upstairs. Then we'll be going that way, but is there anything this way first that's opened up now? No. I see. Thought I saw something sparkling over here. Maybe not. No. There's something here. There.
I felt something. Where is it?
Tile stove. There is some sudden remnants of a burned letter on the cast iron. Her usually steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed the written words. He was watching her. She already knew that. But how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw the note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. The remains contained the author's concern about Svetlana's condition, expressed in a seemingly kind-hearted tone. The message ends with a veiled threat, foreshadowing a desire to interfere. Interesting. Ah, something else here. Melted candle, trace certain Svetlana. The wax has spilled and congealed. Solidified wax carries the memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, these emotions were quickly concealed with well-practiced composure. This candle is the best farewell to the deceased that Svetlana could afford. The bed. And over here. Silk pillows, Stanislaw. The silk is soft and cool to the touch. The fabric carries a memory of yearned-for light-heartedness, passion, and a sense of security. Two people found solace in each other's arms here. Two people, Svetlana and my father. The silk remembers. It remembers the tentative planning, the recurrent doubts, the peaceful sense that everything was as it should be, and other chaotic thoughts caused by passionate intoxication that I'd rather not know. And there's this, and it looks like there's something else over here. Traveller's chest, Svetlana. Time worn, though it looks like new, probably heavy. The chest is kept at the ready. Svetlana's personal items are put in the chest, then removed. All due to her growing anxiety and uncertainty. Should she pack and leave? Again, a restless hand closes the empty chest and decides to keep waiting. I think we're in here. There's at least one thing, maybe two. There's this. String of pearls, it's unknown who. One could buy a small town with it. The affection and gratitude of one woman, covered by the shame of another. Though an honest gift from Tsarina, Svetlana feels guilty every time she sees it. Do we have... Conclusion, all of Svetlana's fears. No wonder Svetlana was reluctant to talk if she's afraid of someone watching her closely. Especially if that someone knows a lot about her. And maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. Then I'll ask her about what I came here for. Black grimoire. Okay, that's something new. No. That's actually what I just found, I think. Samira, I don't want Samira. That's Ligia. Dear sister. And we have found champagne glasses. Empty champagne glasses. The lips that sipped champagne a moment ago kept uttering cutting words of contempt. Somebody clearly regrets marrying the alleged idiot Louisa. But I doubt she is the idiot in this relationship. Often the case, huh? We can go out to the balcony. Ah, that's Svetlana right there. Little private time.
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Wiktor.
Ask.
Let's go with the what we found so far.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking.
I don't know the Ochrana is.
I've worked hard at it.
And ask about the Ochrana.
The Ochrana?
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной безопасности и порядка. In other words, the secret police.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the court. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see.
The travel chest.
That large travel chest. You changed your mind
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences.
Usually would.
In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
The human face
I
first.
didn't have the chance to get to know him as a person, much less one who'd show such emotion.
You mean love?
No, you just said it's not love. Well, it's not romance.
Was it love?
I miss him. That's all.
Lust,
What do you
perhaps,
mean
or
by looking in the same direction? I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Your feelings of guilt. Did they have something to do with the Romanov court?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Wiktor.
the guillotine?
Ideally, closer to the west.
Let's
Tsarina Alexandra
go around
gave you those
first.
pearls.
Make it knowledge.
You two are close.
And
I am
encourage through
her
exploring more.
confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet something has changed. Where was my father in all this?
Willingly or otherwise, he was part of the establishment that wanted change and could see revolution before it arrived.
The Ochrana knew about you, hence the note.
They must have noticed something. Isn't it time you told me why you really came to my soirée?
Russia did have revolutions coming at this point. World War One, the Russian front collapsed as they had to withdraw to deal with a revolution, then a second revolution, I believe. So, interesting.
Do you think the Ochrana killed my father?
Your father was crushed by a building. I don't think that's how the Ochrana works.
Perhaps you're right.
Too out there, yeah.
What do you intend to do now?
Nothing. The soirées will continue. Society has come to expect it. Everything will stay the same. I myself shall manage.
I'm looking for the grimoire.
I
It's
hope
time
you
to
might
get to
know
that.
something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry that I can't help you there. But I will not let you leave empty-handed.
We see the thread.
I strongly believe that there is one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for listening.
Whichever way we go, it's all through there now. Yeah, I mean, combat is a part of this, absolutely, and it's an intriguing combat. At least I think so, with the use of different... Ooh. Use of different cellulars, etc. But modern investigation, and it's actually quite interesting.
I know you. I remember you from books. What's your name? Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand.
So...
With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
What card are we getting? I don't make it a secret that I'm pagan, and as such, I have read a few things on astrology, tarot, etc. Doesn't mean I necessarily believe any of them, although tarot can be an interesting meditation. But it does mean I know some of the arcana, so let's see what we get. Anyway, tarot card number 0, the Fool. The Fool isn't an idiot. He is naive. He's a journeyman going on a journey that you don't know about, or that he doesn't know about. He's the jester, He's a fool, as in, say, being naive, not having knowledge, but being open to learning, being open to the path before him. The card almost burns with the emotions left on it. The Thaumaturge must have put all the hostility she could summon into the card. Hostility towards me. Maybe I will join the seance, if only out of spite. Let's have a look at the card.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret.
Actually, that's a weird read.
Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also
it
make every effort
could be an insult as
together
in naive.
not to spoil their visit.
Madame Sirmiria asked to cover the windows and dim lights. Sounds quite a certain aura, so the apartment is to be kept in darkness. We have things going on here that we want to look at first. Too low on the mind. Joy drifts over the mirror's surface. Her heart throbs when everyone is looking. When her name echoes everywhere, Sophia. So what if some lose their heads for her? Literally. It's only making for better stories. Ooh. And we are going to explore before we do anything else. Ashtray. Full of cigarette butts. Ugh. The smoking was accompanied by a joyful conversation. Sophia's friends were happy she came with them, despite her father's ban. They liked to watch her clever intrigues that provide them with topics of gossip. These cigarette butts have women's lip marks on them. If only their fathers knew what they were doing. Sophia spreads her wings when she's out of her father's sight. Watching her scheming is a sheer pleasure. Not there. There's one. The chair, trace unknown. The wooden armrests look battered. A frustrating thought penetrated Sergei's mind as he sat in the chair, watching Sophia from afar. Why did Sophia suddenly start ignoring him? He would do anything for her if she asked. The problem is that Sophia won't speak at all. She takes no notice of him anymore. That sounds risky. Sounds like he might have some unpleasant thoughts on his mind. What's this? Letters. Father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. I would not have expected this from him. But she said romance wasn't part of it. That's interesting. Maybe she didn't feel the same way about him as he did about her. If these letters had fallen into the wrong hands, they could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Intriguing. Nothing else in here right now. Whoops. This is Sophia. Let's have a word with her.
Mr. Shulsky, may I have a word?
You may, Sophia.
How can I help?
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
I don't know the rules of the game.
Please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time. It's simple. Each player in turn must admit a truth or accept a dare.
Okay.
Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses. And I don't like to lose.
Let's see what's
I
going
would
on.
guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets. Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
I'm not going to criticize her being deceptive. She intrigues me at the moment. She seems to have a bit of a devil-may-care attitude, a bit of rebellion. I kind of like her. But she's not close yet. But what I will say, out of the two, I will accept the dare.
I accept.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
As for Skellon's request, I agreed to play Truth or Dare to help her complete a task. She and her companions are only looking for a distraction by learning more about each other. But I could use that to my advantage. Yeah, I mean, that is possible, of course. Is there something around here somewhere? Not here. Here? There. Empty glass. Numerous empty glasses indicate someone here is a fast drinker. Sip by sip, I've got a conclusion. Sip by sip, Maxim swigs alcohol as he watches the surroundings, focusing mainly on the ladies and longing for companionship. Irina is looking pretty today. The lover's secrets. Maxim is lonely, as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, but the effect is the opposite of his intentions. His attention is drawn by Sophia Skellon's friend, Irina. And we have something else. Two things. And something over there. Decorative sofa. A very fancy decorative sofa. She sat on the sofa watching the crowd, usually flirtatious and playful. She felt an overwhelming emptiness at the moment, which was something new for her. A feeling of loneliness and need to belong. It only lasted a moment. Then she grinned and continued the same old charade, Sophia. So she's a lonely outsider or peripheral. Decorative vase. It stands on the piano. I've got a conclusion. It stands on the piano, but there are no flowers in it. The vase reflects the strong emotions bubbling up in Sergei. Jealousy mixed with fear. Jealousy are directed at me as he considers me his rival. Fear that Sophia will ignore him when I'm around. They admire her secrets. Sergei can't stop thinking about Sophia. He cares about her so much, he's willing to do anything for her. He can't understand why Sophia doesn't reciprocate his feelings, which frustrates him. He considers me a rival admirer. Honestly, he's starting to feel like a bit of a nice guy TM, if you know what I mean. I like you, I'd do anything for you, so why aren't you putting out? Putting it bluntly. Plucked leaves. Someone has nervously plucked palm leaves. Irina wound leaves around her finger with abandon, or plucked them discreetly, immersed in thought. Spares charade and Maxim. She might walk up to him, but no, she won't. Hesitant, she eventually failed to make a move. Her friend's secrets. Hesitancy prevents Irina from making a decision. She feels torn. She would like to indulge herself and spend some time with Maxim, but she cannot make a move. Thus she's in limbo, going all over possible scenarios in her mind. That's locked now outside, so I can't go out there. Now, I don't think there's anything else this way. In fact, no, because we've been in there. Is there anything else downstairs still? Or further up here? Did I just see something like... No, it's a path. I wish it didn't have that click woo thing. Because I feel like I need to hit it a lot and that's just annoying as a sound. Everyone's gone upstairs now, have they? Still can't go in there. Hey! Oh no, that's a path. No, there's something here. Fan with a mother of pearl handle, likely used predominantly to conceal its owner's cheeky grin. Sophia, maybe? Yes. I like Sophia. Of course, as I said, she's not an insider yet. It's very much peripheral, but intrigued. I'd say she's peripheral rather than outside, because I have an intrigue with her. Alright, talk to her.
They're getting impatient. What have you found out?
Irina, Maxim, Sergei, Sophia. Well, let's give the fan back first.
En parlant de secrets, I found your fan.
Oh, and I was just thinking that I hadn't remembered where I'd left it.
Very interesting. The fan revealed to me that you dropped it on purpose.
Oh, you've got me. I was hoping the right person would find it. And here we are. It worked.
Is she making a play for me?
You've gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Meaningful question. Sophia seems to be toying with me. She keeps boldly asking me my private matters, looking for strength in her impertinence. I only wonder if she's toying with Wiktor Shulsky, the person, or the Thaumaturge. I'm not going to answer.
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
You want a toy, you'll have to play harder.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you.
That's a little disappointing, but
the Savita chased Sofia Skawan and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she?
No, she didn't.
If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table.
Indeed.
Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw.
Sophia Skellon's flaw. After a game of truth or dare, something flickered around Sophia Skellon. A flaw induced by scheming it fits. After all, Svea has a fondness for high society and playing games. Let's talk to my sister again.
Mr. Shulsky, how is your company doing?
Mention Puchelski's wife.
First, I suggest you mind your own business. Your marriage, for instance. Perhaps Louisa isn't the ninny you take her for.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
To you that when you leave her at home, she might also take advantage of her solitude?
What are you suggesting?
Why don't you think it through yourself?
You've got a cuckold's horns. Was I being too subtle?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
That irks my pride.
It's true. I'm completely nuts. I can't tell what's true and what's a bluff, apart from Puchelski's horns.
A dangerous oaf!
Good luck with your business, miss.
Don't think sister's all that happy.
Now I can forget about anyone wanting to say a word to me.
You've always got me. Listen, as far as those two are concerned, I just didn't like how they were treating you.
I'm used to it, Wiktor. Their words don't bother me. I can cope. Any progress with Svetlana?
Not going to go straight with that. Are you having fun?
Enjoying yourself in this viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Not much.
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
That's the one.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist. Sofia Skawan, the Governor General's daughter. Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Skawan can't stand thaumaturges.
Warning, Governor General Scallon is not very fond of thaumaturges. Why am I not surprised? Another person who sees an obscure threat in us. Sophia Scallon. The scheming of Scallon's daughter has made her the elite's favourite. Her plots provide distraction and make up the content of keenly spread gossip. At the moment, I am the object of her games. She's teasing me to spite her father, who hates thaumaturges. Or is it just a charade to mask her loneliness? Right, Svetlana.
Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Not wrong.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
Ligia's reaction, strange. Ligia usually refrains from gossiping. She's always been the first to condemn such behaviour. What she said about Svetlana may have been caused by the Saluter's influence over her environment. The soiree and high society. High society breathes scandal and imbibes gossip from other people's lips, which sits very well with the Saluter prowling around. The floor must belong to someone keen on playing games and plotting, a schemer by nature.
Did you know that Papa had an affair with the host of this party?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Yeah. As sure as the Thaumaturge can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Oh, stop! That's disgusting.
That's my daddy, boy!
Change the subject.
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutar?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
His name is Veles. Veles, the Slavic lord of the underworld, the god of wealth, the schemer. The soiree gives him the perfect conditions for feeding, goading, and plotting. The Solitaire at the Imperial Hotel. Veles, the inciter, is lured by the flaw of the schemer Sophia Scallon. In order to capture him, I'll have to play by the rules here, which means exposing Sophia to some stirring experience. I sense that a scandal is inevitable.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind.
Fair point. Let's leave.
I'm going.
And now it's a seance. Is that? And more talk with her, apparently.
Shusky, don't play with me.
Alright, leave.
I'll disappear.
There's nothing new there.
For now.
And then it is time to join the seance.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with his souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card.
She's not happy about that now, is she?
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
That's exactly the sort of person I had in
Play
mind.
games.
Oh, is it a long-lost love?
Rather a future delightful acquaintance.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls.
What dimension? Irritates Sergei.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now!
I accept the challenge right now.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
I can only instigate a duel. I didn't find what I needed.
Would a duel make you happy, miss? Between this poor man and me?
Are you all going to fight now?
Choose a location.
A duel over me would be truly beyond exciting.
Yes, I think so too.
Don't you dare!
I will remember this.
You were supposed to stay away.
Was I?
I was supposed to leave here with Veles.
Were you?
All that work for nothing.
Indeed.
Spare yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
But I don't intend to hold you here. Truth be told, I even feel sorry for you.
What does that mean?
Good question.
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Enough of this. There's a salutar waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
Sour grapes. Oh, there could be a challenge here of some kind. A serpent. Now there's an intriguing one. Improve Thaumaturge. We have one more. That would cost 2. So no. Oh, that would be no. That would cost 2. Everything past the card is 2, isn't it? And we don't have these salutors, so I can't get past them. But this is the next one I'd need to go for, so I'm gonna try it without improving it. Start the fight. This should be okay. Oh, is that you? Bit of a dot on him. So he's almost dead anyway. Let's get a dot on. What about you? What can you do that's useful? That's very useful. You're down. You're almost down. Kitty cat, please stop attacking me. Sergei's shadow's gone. Now we got 3 on them. Let's start with you. We'll put some old wound on you. And you... I'll take a couple of shots for doing that. But it's worth it. You're down. You're down. I don't know if these can be finished this time. And I'm on 3 health here. I think I'm going to lose this. Unless... we can hit you. Only -1, wow. I'm down. Unfortunate. Didn't use the healing in time. Gotta try it again. Please don't make me go through a lot of stuff again. Let's do the fight again. Yes, good. Right. Let's give you a damage over time. Actually, I hit the wrong one, didn't I? It takes away his resistance. Now you die next time. You're done. Let's give you a damage over time. Then you... What is that? gives me some health back. You're losing health. I need to restore as much as I can. Just restores 4 to me. Ah, that's my mistake then. He is going down. Yeah, I should have held off until I'd take more damage. I realise that now. You will be dead next time. You will be dead next time. But I'm down to 10. That's very slow though. That's slow, that's fast. Reducing focus isn't going to do anything for me here. I don't think I survived this. Let's see. I'm dead. Okay, I know I need to hold off on the heal. Until I've taken a lot of damage, because it does less each time, as it said. Alright, start the fight. I do take 2 whacks if I do that. I need to take you out. Don't heal yet. You only lost a little bit of health. Hit you like that. Hit you like that. I'll take one black. Done. Right. Let's put suffering on you. And put that ready to finish you. Put suffering on you. Down to 26. I'm okay at the moment. Oh. I didn't think we were both hit. Ow. Right, I've lost a lot now. Which one heals me? Restores 14. You'll be going down now. And there we go.
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless.
The souls have now told me everything I needed to hear.
And you, sir, what can you tell us?
That's proud. Let's see. Say it's between because of Sophia. No, I'm not. I'm too intrigued by her to do that. I can't do that. Admit to everyone it's your fault. That doesn't sound like something I'm going to do. Well, apologize
Sergei,
again.
please wait a moment.
Mr. Shulsky, there are only so many humiliations a gentleman can tolerate. I have reached my limit. Congratulations to you both.
All right, off you go then.
You can see I won't convince you.
Wait, I have to do one of... Oh. She is only toying with me. I'd like to play back with her, but I would not admit to everyone it's my fault, so...
Please don't worry. From now on, everything will be fine.
Fine? Sir, you must have slept through the last quarter of an hour.
Sophia, listen. I freed you from a flaw that...
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
What is this rubbish about a flaw, my dear Mr. Shulsky? You got me riled up and now you're trying to weasel out? A real schemer you are.
You've got a mouth on you.
It was you Mr. Puhalski was talking about.
What was he saying?
That you're a bore, a troublemaker, and a pest. Let's go.
Okay, 4 of them. Ooh, that looks a bit ugly. Invulnerability trait makes you immune to gaining new negative traits. Well. Alright, you're going to be the easiest one. Oh, we can't get past the front line? No, we can. I've only got 1 point, which I can't do anything with because I'm locked into getting a 2-pointer. Start the fight. Well... Gets rid of your invulnerability. Now we have access to this. Ooh, 6 damage there, nasty. You're at 4, and you're losing each turn. Let's give you that too. Quick hit on you. Restores only 9 health. In that case, no. You got 4. There's no point in doing that. What about you? That is slow though. Hang on, that's 16. Which means you die next time, but that is also slow. That doesn't do much. With you... significant damage. That's 14 and you will give up next time.
Wiktor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Szulski, are you alright?
I'm fine.
I think it's time for us to go.
Maybe.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Wiktor. Thank you. That's very polite. Thank you for an interesting evening.
It was, wasn't it?
Are you angry?
I need to rest.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
Ligia.
I didn't mean to click that, but that's fine. I was stuck between that and the next one. I meant to click the next one and mention Konechkin, but she said not tonight anyway, so that's okay. Done the Reptilian Bash. Visit Rasputin at 7 Polskovsky Street. Go to Rasputin to talk about fellas. Captured but untamed solitars won't obey your orders. Go to Rasputin. And we have 2 here, which is going to go there. Bloody Rejuvenation. Restores 4 of your health points for every enemy in a suffering state. Each subsequent action that restores health points will restore less of it. That's actually not all that pleasant. Can I not get in there any further there? I can go there. I wonder if it's limited because of... Well, I've got you, Reles. 2 to 6 Venomous Smile. Inflicts damage, gives 50% chance of interrupting the enemy's planned action. Inflicts damage, restores 10 of your health points. 50% chance to triple that amount. Each subsequent will restore less of it. Good Luck Kiss. Inflicts damage, gives 50% chance that damage will be tripled. And Lucky Turn. Inflicts damage, launches an attack on a random enemy. Interesting. Can't make out what this is meant to remind me of. I'm thinking it's somewhere between Egypt and India, and that's a hell of a long distance, but the serpent, the metal person, etc. It reminded me of Snake Charmer's Cleopatra's Asp, other things. The coloration is reminding me a little bit of, yeah, I know it's a goddess rather than a god, but of Kali. Is that another? It is. Well, I can go... I can't put in there. It should be able to let me do that, but it's not. But I can go to mind, or I can go here. No, I can't. Why? Why won't it let me? Maybe I need to build up more? I can't get back to... There's a... Huh? Yeah, but how do I spend? Because I thought I just clicked on this and it had an F. That's what it's been before. But it's not letting me. It's not letting me add anything. Maybe I have to speak to Rasputin first? Well, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, perception weakened. I've got to go to speak to Rasputin. Let's go do that.
Oh my, that sure is noisy. Hello?
Hello? Hello? Wiktor?
Yes?
Speaking.
Wiktor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Is there any specific reason why you're calling me?
I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter.
Maybe for the family.
Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
Maybe now would be a good time to explain it, since you're calling.
It's not something to discuss over the phone. They keep switching those lines. You never know who's listening.
All right, so where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Wiktor. Thank you.
Alright, well that's a thing then. What's in there? Drink hot chocolate. Do you know the secret of time travel? It requires but one sip of cocoa. All of a sudden, Ligier is reading a book in front of the fireplace, and I'm stacking building blocks. My parents are arguing in the smoking room. It's a warm day, and then everything goes to hell. Ah, scent and taste taking you back in time. Liquor is not alcohol. It's more of a tincture, in fact. Yes, a medicine. And since life is the most common and fatal disease, well, to our health then! Anything to say to you?
Master Wiktor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
Yes.
Yes, a cup of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies. It's been an age since we've seen one another. I'm glad you're back. Mistress Ligia is really struggling with everything.
Ask about her.
Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it. But she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about it.
And ask about father's death.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crushed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death, sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he was.
What a wonderful man. Yeah, right.
That won't take long. So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now,
why is it
I'm
okay?
a
That must be
single woman,
spelling.
but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
How do you mean, Grażynka?
Don't you suspect some impure powers had a hand in it?
Do you mean it could have something to do with thaumaturgy?
That I don't know. Look at us jabbering while there are potatoes not peeled. Forgive me, Master.
Seems like a great housekeeper.
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
Always ample work, but I can always snatch a moment for a chit-chat with you, Master.
There is nothing wrong with having a cleaner housekeeper or anything else if you can afford it. Just make sure you treat whatever staff you have well. My late wife and I had a cleaner. More than one, depending. Just due to health and so on. And the one we had at the end of my late wife's life came to her funeral to honour her and invited me to Thanksgiving afterwards. That's what happens when you have decent staff who you treat well and treat in a friendly manner. They may not be close friends per se, but they can become as much friends as they are staff. Or hirelings, or not hirelings, you know what I mean. Someone you hire, they're not staff in that, they're not an official part of your business or anything. It wasn't a business, it was a home. But there's someone you pay to do a job. To Wiktor Szulski, please come to the cemetery immediately, urgent matter. Sent to the Sokol, gravedigger. Interesting. But my first task is Rasputin. Wrong way. Since I have an untamed, whatchamacallit. That's a cemetery. I don't need a cemetery. What's this? Or maybe I do. Yeah, I guess I do. Something here. Lost note to buy. Jacket, vest, fresh flowers, pomade. To do shoes, polish, frock coat cleaned. 10 Thaumaturge points. We've got 3 of them now. I still can't add anything. It must be. I'm assuming it's because of the reduced perception.
Hello.
Indeed, fanciable.
Up close, I would even say a solid 8, wouldn't you?
I don't know. We'll see when he turns around.
Let's turn around for him.
8 it is.
Will you show us something more?
What are you doing?
May I ask what you ladies are doing?
What everyone does. We're evaluating.
And enjoying the sights.
A solid 8.
You know, on a scale from 1 to 10, you look quite spiffy, sir.
Not sure that's thematically correct for the age, but maybe.
Suited and booted for his own funeral. And you, lousy fop, got an itch in looking for some philandering at the Marble Orchard, are you?
6, 5.
0. There's nothing here for you. Mr. 8 got some you-know-what, so he caught our eye. And vice versa, I can tell.
Get ready for some shellacking, lads. We got a dandy looking for some extra ventilation.
Oh,
And,
boy.
as luck would have it, not too far from the orchard either.
Sir, you have the unique opportunity of becoming a 10.
Well, she's certainly appealing to the flaw of pride, isn't she? But yeah, it's not letting me do anything here. I'm not sure if there's a flaw or what, but we'll start the fight. Give you that, and you. Oh. So we can't reduce your focus. We can reduce yours. Although, I didn't check how much focus he had. Maybe enough that I shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, it is. I shouldn't be messing with their focus. It's not enough to do anything. You can agony. And what about you? I can't use you anyway. Taking some nasty hits here. No, they've all got suffering on them at least. I may not survive this. Four. smack you. Is it you who does my healing? Restore 15. You're done. That gives me 15 back. Put that back on you. And 6 should be enough. There we go.
Yes, sir?
Please let me in. It's urgent.
You can't just turn up like this. What will I tell sir and madam?
Fear not, I'm here for Rasputin.
I can sense he's in the drawing room.
You can sense it? Is that because you know him so well, or is it because there's actually an issue?
Intriguing.
Invitations. A pile of invitations to 10 parties and dinners from Warsaw's notable personalities. The most recent one is from Countess Lemantova. That's the bedroom, not the drawing room, but I guess it was worth a look. Stuff around here. There's this for a start. Medications, various medications and tinctures in decorative bottles. Specifics prescribed by doctors and quacks. Decorative fan, a decorative fan made of marabou feathers. Aniela's quivering words still wafted over the fan, uttered either to her husband or herself, complaining about her failing health and psyche. Small gusts of air didn't bring any relief. Perfume bottle. A bottle of expensive French perfume. Gifted to Rasputin by Neryiskis, most likely as a suggestion that he might try to conceal his intense odour for the benefit of everyone. The gift was accepted, set aside, and never used. The Nadoryinsky family? Or Nadorzinski family, rather. Nadorzinskis are well situated, quite prosperous. They live in a comfortable life and have friends in high places. No wonder Rasputin has chosen them. He seems to have won their favour by taking care of Aniela, who suffers from a nervous disorder. Okay, that one's gone now. Oh, that's Rasputin right there. Anything else this way before we go to him? Because there's something here. Read. 365 dinner recipe. Oh, I don't care about that. Unless it suddenly becomes necessary to make dinner recipes, make dinner. I really don't care about that, and I don't see that as being something they'd have us do. Why would they? Doesn't seem like it would add to the game.
Is that him?
In the flesh. Allow me to introduce you. My dear hostess, Aniela Naryczynska, and my dear friend, Wiktor Szulski.
Your father had a beautiful funeral.
Thank you.
My dear, we finished for today. Now I'll find out what brings Wiktor to us. What brings you here?
But you were the one who phoned.
Very funny.
Oh, let's see. What did you tell Aniela about me?
Why was she looking at me so oddly? What did you tell her about me?
She's never seen a Thaumaturge before. I only mentioned to her how we met. Can I help you at all?
Have you known them long?
Explore what we can first.
But Aniela and Lucian are my two good souls.
Okay.
They took me, an impoverished preacher, in under their roof.
Fair
and
enough.
I'll never forget that.
Are you helping them too?
I am a balm for Aniela's frazzled nerves. But enough of that. Tell me what you need.
You look like you've made yourself at home. Are you going to be staying on here for long?
No, I'm afraid not. They're kind people, but I've experienced another vision. Though not fully terrifying, it is troubling.
Okay.
Will you tell me about it?
Later. What brings you to me?
I need hypnosis.
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you've brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
In we go.
Do you see him? He's remarkable.
I can't tame him.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat. It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
Just remember there is nothing to fear but everything else. But fear itself. New Thaumaturge point.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Time to leave, I guess.
I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Naryczynski door is always open to you.
Thank you, Rasputin. Find out more about Father's dying moments. Is there something more we can talk to him about?
It's good to see you. Unless I'm mistaken and you've come with something unpleasant.
No, we leave. We've done everything.
I won't bother you.
Now, can we actually add now, or is it a bug? Yes, we can. And that leaves me with 1. Got 4 on the heart. Why is it 4 on deed as well? Okay. Shouldn't it be 5 on heart? Either way. 3 on word and 2. But we've got an extra 1 here. Why is that not counting? Okay. Now we have upgrades. Bloody Rejuvenation. Restores 4 health points for every enemy in the suffering state. Relaxation. Restores your focus 3. Lucky Chance. Gives 6% chance of slowing the enemy's actions. That could be juicy. What are we doing with this at the moment? Yeah, that's more useful, I think. Powerful Mind. I assume that's 4 damage, takes 1 focus. What's this one? Distraction. Reduces focus. I suppose we can put that in there. And with that, my friends, we reach the end of today's Tales Over Coffee. If you're having a coffee, enjoy yourself. And join us next time, where we will continue looking into what's going on with Father's death, etc.